Hello everyone, how you all doing? I know what you're thinking, where the hell have I been? Well, I've been about and I haven't had a chance to actually put up anything. So I'm going to take like some footage of a lot of past training days I've done and just amalgamate them all into one thing. Otherwise, it'll just get a bit fucking mixed up otherwise. So I'm going to clip short segments of all the sessions I've done, and then I'm going to be like doing some commentary on what's happening. So yeah, that's that. Sufficient is it to say there has been a lot going on, but said I would try and keep everyone updated as much as I could. So that is what I am doing. If you haven't yet, consider liking and subscribing. And if you fancy getting stronger and you want a bit of help, you want to get strong, you want to get fit, you want to get healthy, hop over to my Instagram, Iron Grit Strength, and maybe drop me a nod, send me a DM. We get chatting, and if you like what you say, if you like what you hear, what I got to offer, if you want to get stronger, fitter, and healthier, then consider me for a coach. Rightio. Cracking on with the videos. Right, okay, so here we go. This was the fourth session, so day 4 of the first week of the Dark Horse. I was actually feeling really rough this day. A lot of a very nasty cough, taking a bit of the air out of me. But, you know, there's no reason not to pick up the bar. So, yeah, this was a press variation day. For the antagonistic muscle exercise, I went with a bent over row. From the bent over row, I will go into a close grip bench, and then I finish off with some Russian twists. So the core and my obliques get a nice little kick in. So yeah, like I say, felt a bit rough. Didn't get round to recording the dynamic work I'd done, which was for overhead press. That's because I actually forgot to do it. Went shopping when I was down the shops, knew I forgot something, and then came back and done the rest. But didn't get round to recording it. So a little bit grubby. But it is what it is. And yeah, there's the close grip presses. And yeah, that was week 1, day 4, just finishing off with the Russian twists now, which I love. I remember when I first done that exercise, a real nice stretch out of it. It's really good for the obliques. And yeah, it's just a good way to fire off your giant set. So yeah, even though I was feeling pretty rough, got through this session just about, and yeah, felt not too bad in the process. Right, this is week 2, day 1, with deadlift variation. I went for the trap bar deadlift for an explosive exercise, just to get us going, because it's hard to find the antagonistic movement, for a deadlift. So I just like to go for something really explosive. Same with the squats. I like to do something explosive, jumps or kettlebell swings. And so I thought today I'd sort of combine the two and do some high hangs, or high hang pulls, that's the word. Right, and there's the trusty dead trap bar. Again, it's just to add a variety to the exercise selection. I do like these, although the grip on this is pretty narrow, and it does cut into the fingertips a little bit, but it is what it is. And it still felt pretty good. The one thing I wasn't too happy about was my choice of core exercise on this day. Again, I had work like this very morning. I didn't have much time to go in between the two of them, so it was a case of think of something I can do core-wise. And as you will see, I go for these sort of old style. Would have been knelt on the floor for this, but there wasn't much room. Yeah, I didn't really want to do an exercise where my core was collapsing as such. So this was definitely, I would say, more of a ab focused exercise than anything else. But as I say, I was running short on time, and it is what it is. And as long as you can get something done, that is the main thing. Right, now I'm just doing some dynamic conventional squats. I just do 3 reps for 10 minutes, EMOMs. Knock that out. Wasn't going to put all 10 minutes worth of it would get a bit tedious, I'm sure. Right, now this is a press-in day. Now, I do like to do a pulling variation. The reason why I'm using that rope there, 2 reasons. A, it's something different, and B, it's good for working my grip with rope. These are presses from the nose level of the lockout. So that was the pressing variation I was going with for today. And this was the capped set, and I did feel it, hence the slight longer pause here between getting up and getting in. And I chucked in leg drive. I allowed for that because, you know, if you fail at a point in the lift, you've probably given yourself some leg drive. Then this was my core exercise to finish off the giant set. It was again real good worker. So yeah, we had no complaints with this lot. You just got to swap the sides, which sort of like slows you down for a minute, but nothing too drastic. And yeah, really good. Another really good session on this one. Right, so yeah, this is my squatting day. Started off with some high jumps to get the hips going, getting all explosive. The variation for this day was a paused squat. So that's just well, it's pretty much what it says on the tin. It's your standard squat with a good solid second or 2 pause in the bottom of the hole. So let's see how I got on. 1, 2. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That was a good pause. And here's a dynamic work on the deadlift just to finish off the session. So not too bad in all fairness.